Hello and welcome. This is a very quick demonstration about a process that could be used in local government to report damp and mould in your house. It's powered by Intelligent Advisor, which is driving all the screens and the questions and the guidance and advice. So firstly, we just start off here with a bit of a welcome. And I've got some optional parts here where we can click on that tick box and get some more information about rising damp, penetrating damp, condensation, etc. I've also got a link here which takes you to a YouTube video, and I thought that might just be a good thing to kind of get someone quickly up to speed with the with what they should be looking for. So really, the point of those two parts is to inform the user and perhaps help deflect them as well. Perhaps it's not necessary for them to go down this route because it's something completely unrelated. Anyway, they click next. I thought it would be important just to tell the person what their responsibilities are as a tenant or as a landlord looking after tenants. As well. So again, more informational stuff. And then we get to the first part where we can genuinely deflect them. So is the inquiry for or on behalf of a council tenant or leaseholder? If I say no, then you get some phone numbers and you get some links to go elsewhere. And then ultimately they end up in a dead end and they can't continue the process. So that's deflection step number one. If I click yes, then a postcode lookup kicks in. I can then select an address that then gets picked in there. So one of my colleagues worked on the technical integration for that. Not very difficult to do and very, very common. What we can include in this part of the process is checking that postcode belongs to the borough or check it's a council property, for example. Again, that's something that can be controlled within Intelligent Advisor. I continue, so it asks for some details. And you'll notice down here, preferred method of contact. So at the moment, those two attributes are not required, but if I select, say, email, then you can see here it immediately becomes required. So let's just put an email address in there. I don't need to enter a phone number. What's my role? And I thought the four common roles would be tenant, leaseholder, social worker, concerned party. So I'll go for the standard one, which is a tenant. How many people in the household? Let's say 5. Are there children in the household under 10? Yes. Do they suffer from asthma or breathing difficulties? No. And we'll come back and alter this a little bit later. Are there vulnerable adults in the household? Yes. Is the adult or adults, are they considered to be shielding? Well, if I don't know what shielding is, I can click on there and get a bit more information and work out they're not shielding. So let's click on that and continue. And then what I've included here is rather than the ability just to put a single issue in, I've actually got the ability to enter multiple ones. So if that's issue number 1, I can then add a further issue down here. Perhaps that'll make more sense as I populate them. So let's say in the bedroom, we've got some damp. We can put some more information in there. We can upload pictures as well. And then the next one down here could be in the kitchen. Perhaps we've got some damp, mold and condensation. So the whole the point here is you could enter, say, 10 of these records and photographs. So there's a really clear idea of what the problem is. I'll click the next button. I then get a summary of my information, and then those 2 issues there, of which there could be more than that. I can then submit it. That then goes through to, it could be a CRM system or really any ticketing system. I'd then be given a unique reference number, and you can see here it's given my priority level as medium, and the reason for this is because of those things that were asked earlier in the process. Now, if I go back to your details. No, sorry, the next screen. And let's say, actually, yes, the children do have asthma and breathing difficulties, and the adults are shielding. If I then continue through, then you'll see that it's now become urgent. So that is because of some rules in a spreadsheet within an Intelligent Advisor, which worked that out for me. And that's really what I wanted to show you. So that is an Intelligent Advisor process. We've got a postcode lookup going on. We've got some rules which are working out how urgent the issue is. We've got the ability to collect multiple issues at the property and to then submit it. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Thank you.